What it is, guys, your boy Royal Jay-Z. So we're back with another video. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing our first startup on our big piston motor. So this is 273 cc's of just pure power. So if you don't know, I had a 72 millimeter, that was a 236. I still have it, but that piston size is only 72 millimeters. This piston is around 76 and some change. I'm not gonna give you the exact spec. Just say it's not 76, but it's a little bit higher than that. So here it is. So this is a custom GTS frame with JVC FG aluminum pipe. So it's a cast on cast. I don't have a billet side cover right now because I want to order the one with the. If you know about the cam journal on site, the billet side cover, I want the one with the bearing instead of the bushing. I gotta wait for that stuff to come in, but here it is. A 3-inch stroker, man. First 3-inch stroker. I built it myself. I want to give a shout out to Arlie. If you know about these bigger motors, you know you got to put this special type of ring at the bottom of the oil seal ring itself to stop compression from passing through the oil groove rings and all that stuff. It's a long little story. If you know, you know. We got a custom gauge head. I'm gonna show you that on camera. I don't have it right now, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna give a shout out to my guy Aaron. He basically unshrouded the head for me because the head was shrouded up, wasn't going to breathe good, and he ported it up a little bit better on the intake side. But yeah, man, we finna get the first startup going on it. I gotta go get the starter box, and we're gonna see what this thing is talking about. You feel me? Oh boy, yeah, man, it's alive. So I gotta tighten up the clutch, and we're gonna probably take it on the street and do a little hit just to see. But I might switch the oil. This is like the braking oil. Did it get? Yeah, it got some heat in it. Yeah, man. Ooh. Yeah, man, milky. I'm not gonna lie, I did put 5W weight oil in here, so it's a little thinner. Might need to run like some 10 weight or something, a little better grade oil than what that was. But like I said, it was just braking oil. Probably gonna do one more braking round. Probably go up and down, maybe do a little hit here and there. Then maybe Sunday, I might see a full pass on it, but we'll see. All right, so we got some bad news. I blew a hole through the piston. I don't know how I did that. I'm just playing. So what happened was that the rockers came loose and they just popped off. So the intake side popped off. Nothing too crazy. It was sounding a little wonky, and I'm not gonna lie, these are not the right push rods I want to run. I want to run some custom ones. As you can see, it's off. But yeah, let's see if I set this light up. That thing too bright. But yeah, you can see rockers are off. Oh, they loose. Damn, I didn't even torque these to spec. Rookie move. But we're good to go. Then another thing, these push rods. I won't custom cut push rods because I'm gonna show you something. Alright, so we got the push rods here. So these are the ones in my 236. These are cut for the cam itself, and these are just some stock ones you get from Small Engine Cams. These are like some stock length, but these are the ones you really want. If you want, make sure you get custom push rods for your motor. You can cut them yourself. Rayber Girl's got a whole video on how to cut push rods to length to get the maximum lift out your cam. As you can see, these are some baby ones that I'm running, so I'm not gonna get the maximum power, but I gotta buy some tools to get them to the right length and stuff like that. I already got the degree wheel, but like I said, just make sure if you've been in a race motor, cut the length push rods so you can cut them yourself and get them how you want them. But these not gonna give me the maximum lift that I want, but it's gonna work for now, you know. All right, so we got the valves. We got that issue fixed, so we're gonna start it up and see if it sounds better. Cause I'm not gonna lie, when I first started it up, it sounded cool, but it didn't sound as like aggressive. If you know how a 3-inch should be sounding. But yeah. It should be the next day. If you watched the billet animal video yesterday, that's when I wrote the billet animal. So that motor was crazy, but this is my personal motor that we got. So this is a 3-inch stroker, billet crank, all that good stuff. Pop out sleeve. A lot of you guys don't probably know what a pop out sleeve is, but I'll be showing you guys that. But I kind of messed it up on the first go round. So it was a rookie mistake on my side, because so this motor was built by a California builder. He built it for somebody and they never used it, so it sat for a few years. Then we was able to scoop it up. Shout out to Milton, aka Be Safe, Stay Dangerous. We was able to get a deal on it because we kind of knew the guy. So what happened was, in my head, I'm thinking this is just a plug and play, like a little basic EC kit. EC kit is a plug and play kit. That's like a baby kit. Like that's a little kid can put that together. This kit that we had was not like that. I didn't check piston valve clearance. I did a rookie mistake. I did that was my fault. I'm gonna blame myself. And I kind of seen little marks when I put the piston in. I didn't pay no mind to it, and I still ran it because I was too anxious to get the bike ready to run. Because if you guys don't know, we got Texas and Florida coming out here to race us in the 660. We don't really race the 660, so we was trying to just get motors out there ready to race, because we got to represent, you feel me? Then they gonna come out here, they gonna get they put on, bro. They gonna leave with a hood, so it is what it is. They gonna get put on. I don't know where they want to be from, but they gonna get a put on, and they gonna go back to y'all, Texas, Florida, and they gonna be throwing. They gonna have a little sanction out there, or from wherever they get put on from. But I'm gonna be showing you the damage to the motor. Then I'm gonna just show you like the video of me starting up and doing all this stuff. But yeah, man, let's get to it. All right, so here's the motor. If you can see that, crazy scoring. I ain't had this happen since like the last 2-stroke I had. I used to blow up 2-strokes every day, bro. But yeah, you can feel these with your hand. It's all through here. You can feel it. It's like rough rivets, you can say. This setup right here will show it like a 98 miles per hour setup, but like I said, it was set up for the 660. But I was not out there to see it do like a test pass because I was busy. But yeah, as you can see, piston valve, the valve hit the piston and all that. Don't mind the pitting. I think they ran it once before, but this was, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I bought it like this with the pitting on the piston, but it hit there. I did that. And this is a pop-out sleeve, so the sleeve pops out, so you don't have to worry about a head gasket popping or none of that stuff. So I thought the head gasket, I didn't know. There's a lot of things I didn't know. I'm not going to put too much information on here, because so this got to go to the machine shop. So what they're going to probably do, or what I was told they could do, is they can basically pull this sleeve out and put another sleeve in, and basically I can keep this because the head is cut for that piston size. This is a pop-out sleeve. This is a ring groove, so they cut a groove in the head so it can seal up to the sleeve itself. But yeah, alright, so that's going to be the end of the video. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and thank y'all for tuning in, and peace out. You feel me?